Welcome back to Algebra for Success. Today, we're delving into the heart of algebra, variables and expressions. These are the tools we use to represent and solve real-world problems. Let's jump right in. Variables and expressions are like the superheroes of algebra. They allow us to work with unknown numbers and understand complex situations. Let's break it down, and as always, we'll use examples and tips to make it crystal clear. Variables are essential elements in mathematics and computer programming. They serve as convenient placeholders for numerical values and are typically denoted by alphabetical characters such as X, I, A, or any letter of your preference. These symbols play a crucial role in representing and solving problems where the exact numeric values are not known or need to be generalized. In essence, a variable can be likened to a riddle, concealing an undisclosed number that awaits unveiling. It acts as a flexible and adaptable tool, allowing us to craft equations, perform calculations, and find solutions, all without the need for specific numeric values at the outset. Variables empower us to tackle a wide array of mathematical and computational challenges, making them an indispensable asset in problem-solving and exploration. So, the next time you encounter a variable, remember that it's like a hidden treasure waiting to be revealed through the power of mathematical deduction and analysis. Expressions serve as the fundamental building blocks of mathematics, allowing us to encapsulate, manipulate, and understand various aspects of the world around us. They encompass a wide range of mathematical components, including numbers, variables, and operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. These seemingly complex arrangements of mathematical elements serve a crucial purpose. They help us articulate and make sense of real-world scenarios and abstract concepts. When we encounter situations that involve quantities, relationships, or changes, expressions provide the means to represent these aspects mathematically. Here are some examples of expressions. 2x plus 3, x2, divided by 7, 7 and again multiplied by 9. Whether we're calculating the total cost of items in a shopping cart, determining the trajectory of a projectile, or modeling the growth of a population over time, expressions enable us to translate these problems into a language that mathematics understands. They allow us to represent the unknown or changing elements with variables, and the relationships between these elements are expressed through mathematical operations. This not only helps us solve specific problems, but also enables us to analyze and predict outcomes in various fields such as science, economics, engineering, and more. In essence, expressions are the mathematical tools that empower us to comprehend, manipulate, and solve the intricate puzzles presented by the world we live in, making them an indispensable part of our mathematical toolkit. Let's consider a real-world scenario. Suppose you're at a store and you want to buy some items. You know the cost of each item is represented by X, and you want to buy I items. The total cost, in this case, would be X multiplied by E. Another scenario, you have a job that pays you $10 per hour. If you work 8 hours, your earnings can be calculated as 10 hours. Tips for success. 1. Choose descriptive variables. When using variables, choose letters that make sense in the context of your problem. For example, T for time, D for distance, and P for price. 2. Practice substitution. To solve problems, substitute known values for variables. If you know X is 5 and I is 3, you can substitute them into your expression to calculate the result, 5 multiplied by 3. 3. Use parentheses for clarity. Parentheses help clarify the order of operations and ensure that expressions are evaluated correctly. For example, in 2 multiplied by x plus 3, you must calculate x plus 3 first. Remember, variables and expressions are the language of algebra. They allow us to tackle real-world problems and find solutions. As we progress in this course, we'll see how variables and expressions are the foundation for solving equations, graphing functions, and exploring advanced algebra topics. In our next segment, we'll explore linear equations, which builds upon the foundation we've discussed today. Until then, remember that variables and expressions are your tools for unraveling the mysteries of algebra. Keep practicing, keep learning, and you'll be well on your way to acing your algebra class. See you in the next segment.